Preye Media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.
I'm John Preye Dede from Lagos, Nigeria. So I'm here to rep Pitstop Lagos. I've been cycling since 2011, January to be precise, 2011. Yeah. And then I've gone to some races to represent the country and then my clubs. Okay. And it has been a wonderful period. I'm 29. 29? Yeah, I'm 29.
You know, like 29, like
19, yeah, I'm 29.
Yes.
There's a carnival in Port Harcourt. Then I used to base in Port Harcourt, and then there was a carnival. So I used to work with a mascot, and then trying to perform stunts with my bicycle. And then I met a teammate who is presently a teammate up till now. I met him in Agro Road while performing the stunts. So he just saw me, and then he didn't walk up to me then. Afterwards, I was going home, and then he called me and said, "Guy, I saw you performing some stunts. Would you be interested in cycling?" He was a cyclist by then, and then he just asked if I would be interested. And then I like trying new things, and then I said, "Okay, let me give it a go." And then it was on Friday. They had a fitness section on Saturday, and then I had to go see them. I was okay. It was really, really interesting, and I said, "Okay, let me pick it up." And then I started riding with them. My first year, I was sponsored to Italy for a training camp for 3 months.
Okay.
And then when I got back, it just kept on getting better and better.
What was the training camp like? What was that like? What was that about?
They were trying to build up officials champion in Nigeria. So I met with an ex-pro in Italy, Andrea Tonti, who put me through cycling and to see where I was, and then to see if I could get a good career from cycling. And that was it.
Okay.
When I got back, that was very success.
So what did you think of Italy?
It's fun. Yeah. It's a really good cycling country. Yeah.
Did you get to do many of the mountains, or were you like more of a flat type area?
Yeah, I did some of the mountains, and then in 2019 I went to Europe for a tour in Europe. So and then my boss, they also sponsored us. My mentor, who is here with me now, he has been good to us. So he took us there, so we see beyond or above Nigerian cycling, and then it was fun. But we did the marathoner.
Okay.
And then we did a proper tour in Europe. We went to Austria, Switzerland.
That's a big mountain.
Yeah, Passo Ghial, Passo Gardin. And then we also did Etape du Tour that same year, which took us through Val Thorens, which is about 30-something kilometers. I prefer hill, but I do time trial also, but I prefer hill climbing. We've been to Tour of Ethiopia like twice. I've been to Tour de Benin, Cotonou. I've been to Tour of Togo. So in Tour de Benin, we came the best team in West Africa. The last one we did, that was in 2016. Nigeria was the best team. And it wasn't even the federation that sponsored us there. It was still our patron here who sponsored us to Tour de Benin, because everything is really not adding up from the federation. It's at the end of the day, they are just after themselves. They are not after bringing up champions, and then so it's really difficult where you be at home and then you just get a phone call like, "Hey, Preye, are you up for a tour?" Without even knowing if you've been training or not, and then we go to a tour and then we perform. So they don't expect us to win, of course, because we're not really prepared for it. So, but right now with Pitstop Lagos, we're following a specific program, and then we know that okay, in July you're going to this race, in October you're going to this race, so you get to prepare to it, and then we are being paid to cycle, which is what everyone wants. Yeah. So it's not like you just faffing around. you know you're following a specific program. You go out for your training, and then we work also. So I double up as a supervisor at Pitstop Lagos.
Yeah.
So it give you room to do whatever thing you want, but at the end of the day, you should be disciplined enough. So it's like you getting money, and then they don't tell you what to do with your money.
Yeah.
You know it, and then you have a training, you have a competition to prepare for, so you know if you want to win or you want to lose.
Yeah.
So it's left for you to work. The tour of Lonsa.
Okay.
So we just concluded it last month. It was really, really fun. You know, having to be the leader of a race. There's an ego there, and then with a good sponsorship, then we went there. So we repped Team Access by Pitstop Lagos. Mm-hmm. So it's like they tend to give back to, let's say, the grassroots. So they sponsored us to Lonsa because when we had it wasn't a UCI classified race. And then, you know, UCI, they give invitations to the federation. They don't give it personally. So, and then when it gets to the federation, they just tend to keep it without giving it out to people who are interested to go for those races. So, but luckily the Tour of Lonsa wasn't UCI classified, so we were able to take part in it. And then when we went there, the first stage, we saw some good guys, and then we were looking at them, how is it going to be? And then we got in the first stage. We were 4. A Duncan, a guy from US. It was with myself and 2 of my teammates. And then we broke away from kilometer 10 from the start. And then we had to finish him up because it was an open net, and then we had to finish him up, and then we rode up to the finish. And then we got to the finish line, and then I placed first on the first stage. Okay. And then so I had the yellow jersey, and then the other 2 guys, one was with the King of the Mountain, the other was with the spring jersey. Okay. And then the second stage, I was in the breakaway with the 2 American, the 2 white guys, and then we broke away. And around 24 kilometers to the finish, I had to go for it, and then I was able to drop them because we had 1 Sierra Leonean and 2 with us, and then I had to drop them.
How many days was that? How many stages?
4 stages.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so I won 3 of the stages, the first 3 stages, and then a teammate of mine won the final stage. I see myself like a Chris Froome. Yeah, I see myself like a Chris Froome, and Pogacar is still winning, so I see myself there. Yeah. So if I'm able to take part in any of those races, I believe I'll do something great, something special. Yeah.
So we're not going to get into the federations because I'm from Bermuda. I know all about that, and I try to not let guys talk about that part. Just leave that part alone. Just ride your bike and just like ride your bike. They'll regret it afterwards. So you know you get yours, and so they'll try to come and jump on your back and say, oh, you know, Lagos is greatest, and you know, like they've been supporting you for forever.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I know how it is. Don't worry about it. Just do your thing, brother. Just do your thing. Keep doing it.
I like swallow.
Yeah.
So it's egusi soup, and then the local one, they call it fufu. Nigeria is should I say it's really welcoming, and the weather, you can't complain about the weather. Yeah. So in Nigeria it's everywhere isn't peaceful. We won't say Nigeria is peaceful, but it's a fun place to be in. Yeah, you just go, but it's really, really crazy. You go out, if you're not someone that likes noise, there are places you won't want to go in Nigeria, but most people, when they come into Nigeria, they like going to those places because it's like going to the wood, and then you get fun, you see people, like different lifestyles, like you imagine a future leader, how he grows up like in the wood. So it's really fun to be in, and then you're free to do anything you want in Nigeria. So I'm a supervisor, sales supervisor in Pitstop, and then I also assist with the coffee. And then we have a spin studio upstairs, so I'm a spin studio instructor also. Then we have a mechanic shop upstairs also. But basically the floor, it's a restaurant.
Okay. So if I go online to Pitstop, I'll be able to see pictures of
Yes, everything. Pitstop community, which is the cycling part, and then Pitstop Lagos. We have some good roads in Nigeria, some good cycling friendly states in Nigeria, but Lagos is really busy. You know, Lagos is a mega city, and then everybody is like in a rush. It's either going to the island to a workplace and then going to the mainland at closing hours. So cars are really full in Lagos. So in Lagos, you only have to ride in the morning, very early in the morning, as early as 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. That's when the road is secured for riding. Yeah, because of traffic. But in London and most other countries, you can come out. Like now, I've not gone out for riding. I can still go out around 12 o'clock, and then I'll still ride safely. And then, but in Lagos, it's really busy. You have to wake up very early in the morning. The major problem is bicycles, getting bicycles. You know, bicycles are expensive, so that's the major factor. But we have some sponsors that are really, really digging to help. So it's not easy on them, but for us, it's easy to get it because they are really trying their best to see that we get a good life out of cycling. So right now they started up on academy also, Pitstop Academy. So it's for children coming up, and then they're trying to build them up to the champions. Okay. So they were able to get them like a group of 50 kids, bicycles, helmets, shoes, and so right now my coach is the one in charge of the academy, trying to push. The kids are really eager. So you know, there's one thing that you love doing something or being forced to do it, but this one the kids tend to love it. They're wanting it so badly. So, and then right now they come to join us, the big guys, to ride. So they learn a lot from us. What I'll say, just thanks to my sponsors. So Access Bank, they've been really great to us. And then I could have been an armed robber, and then want to commit one crime and then being locked up in one jail. But I am in UK. So all thanks to Access Bank, and then my boss, Ms. Aminadab, the owner of Pitstop, the CEO of Pitstop Lagos, and then Lubrin Construction Company, and then Cranebrook Construction Company. All thanks to them because they are the ones putting everything together. So I want to say a big thank you to Say With Your Legs Media for giving me this opportunity to express my feelings and then to know more about my own part of cycling. And then all thanks to them. It's not easy. And then coming out from this cold to make it possible. So thank you.
I'm just gonna say good luck to these young men, and you're 29, you're just getting started. There are things left for you to do. So big up to you.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Say With Your Legs Media, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.